YouTube shorts, I was noticing the manufactured schizophrenia, and I just noticed it. But I was going through my YouTube shorts. I was always talking about my whole YouTube shorts show, a manufactured schizophrenia, like in video. I wasn't thinking that it showed this. I wasn't even thinking of this video, but I've been up for like I would say like a day and a half. I don't have any alcohol or weed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm running off coffee. I don't have no alcohol or weed. But like I just noticed this. Like I just now noticed that I have like a direct video of manufactured schizophrenia. I'm finna show it to y'all, and I'm gonna show you how. This is something that people don't talk about. Manufactured schizophrenia. And when I say manufactured, I don't mean that it's like a spiritual thing. I don't mean that it's this or that. It's manufactured, meaning an organization is doing it. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you in steps. So you know not to react to people. Because a person, I could just show you like this. I'm going to just show you through the video. But basically, before I even get to it, a person can be sent to perp you on purpose. And now you walk past that person. A person can be sent to perp you on purpose. To gang stalk you on purpose. You walk past that person, your day goes on. Woo to woo. You walk past that person, your day goes on. And then you look and you see. You walk past that person, your day goes on, and you look and see. You look and see another person. When you see that other person is not doing it on purpose. The other person is not doing a tactic on purpose. They could be, or they might not be doing a tactic on purpose, but you'll react to that person. So they put innocent people in danger. So a perp would do something on purpose, and now you see a regular person doing something, and now you attack an innocent person. Well, you shouldn't attack anyone at all, but you attack an innocent person because that person, a perp, did something like on purpose to, subliminally, you knew it was doing on purpose. So the next person you seen doing something, you attack them. Now I'm going to show you in this video a manufactured schizophrenia. An example of manufactured schizophrenia. And check this out. Okay, so you see the shadows in the front. The shadows in the front are the strollers. The shadows in the front are the strollers. Let me turn the camera off. The shadow in the front is the and in the strollers, the girl got a stroller, and it's one in the back. The girl in the back with the shirt that says "shut up," right? I'm not telling anyone to shut up. This is not about you. This is about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling anyone to shut up. This is not about you. It's about me. But that's the manufactured schizophrenia. You would think that. You would think I'm trying to tell you shut up or something, just because I'm posting this. But no. So you see the shirt says "shut up." It's done on purpose. Now, in this video, there's a girl walking with a shirt that says "shut up" with two children, and it's another girl with them. Right? So about this, I posted about my childhood and how, like I was, like I was just like a regular child. Kids play around, right? Kids can do that. Kids play around. They don't know no better. Kids can do that, right? I was a child. That does not mean teen. Child. There's a difference. Child. I don't mean to say that too many times, but whatever. So you see this tactic done, right? You see them with the shirt that says "shut up," and they're doing it on purpose. This is after I posted this stuff on Instagram or before. I think this made me do it. This is before or after I posted like my no. Yeah, this is before I posted my whole yeah. So this is before I posted my whole life on my social media. Like I posted like all embarrassing stuff on my Instagram. I mean, it said stuff about my childhood, which, you know, it said stuff about my childhood, which it said stuff about my childhood, you know, which said some, you know, foul stuff. It's childhood. It's childhood. I can say whatever I want to. You can't incriminate me. It's childhood. I can say whatever I want to. Childhood. Childhood. Not 13 a child. 13 not a child. That's a teen. You know what I'm saying? So childhood. Okay, so cool. So you see this done on purpose. You see this tactic. That tactic was obviously done on purpose, bro. Obviously done on purpose, right? Obviously done on purpose. It made me go post it on Instagram after this, right? Now, you know, like months and months after it. You know, I got in, you know, like months and months after. But, you know, this is one of the reasons I went and posted, you know, my whole life on Instagram, right? So whoop the whoop. This search says shut up and, you know, my childhood, right? I posted about it. That's normal. You know, children play around. That's normal. So you walk past this group of people. I'm gonna play the video again. Right? Say somebody trying to call you this. This bro, she has a stroller. Two strollers. Two girls, one stroller, one in the back. The one in the back shirt say shut up. With the stroller. You get what I'm saying? So at that time, they were trying to call me something, you know, something else. This is how they get your attention to get you looking for subliminals. This is how they get your attention to get you looking for subliminals. Now, this is an example. This here is an example of what I like to call schizophrenia of the eyes. The shirt says clearly shut up. Trying to cover it. Actually, she's trying to cover it. Look, she's trying to cover the shirt. It looked like she just texted, right? You feel what I'm saying? But it, you know, seemed like she's trying to cover her shirt, right? Cool. So you walk past this group of people. You walk past this group of people and you just ignore it. You notice that it's gangstalking on purpose. You ignore it just like most other days. And you go to another store or something. You walk past another person. That person does the same thing. You attack that person in some type of way. You get into conflict. You get into it. You confront them. You get into a conflict because you think they're doing something. And you know the person was really just perping you. It was a real perp. Now you attack a fake perp. But the real perp, you didn't attack. I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter. Regardless, you shouldn't attack any of these perps. You feel what I'm saying? You shouldn't attack any of them, regardless. So this is what I'm saying. You will go your whole life. You will go your whole life, bro. For the rest of your life, you will be listening to every word that you hear when you walk inside a place. This is how they manufacture schizophrenia. You're going to always think someone is trying to send you a message, bro. You have a manufactured schizophrenia. A manufactured schizophrenia. This is not your fault. It's not your fault. This is not your fault. You have a manufactured schizophrenia, and it's not your fault. It's done by third-party companies, three-letter agencies, and that's just what that is. That's the bottom line. I don't mean to put those two numbers together, but that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this is. This is how you manufacture schizophrenia, and I was just happy to kind of just show this. I was going to go live, but I was happy to just kind of just show this. Because if you see stuff like this is not the only thing. But if you see stuff like this, you see blatant stuff like this, you're going to see another person. You might ignore that person. You'll see another person. Guess what? You might say something to him, confront him, attack him, something. You know, something. You might say something to him. Oh, why you got that red car? Why you got one headlight? You feel what I'm saying? You might attack them or something. They can get innocent people hurt doing this stuff. You get what I'm saying? By trying to sensitize you to stuff. They could get innocent people hurt like this, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is stuff that you don't do. This is stuff that you don't do. These third-party companies, these three-letter agencies, you can sue them. Their job is to serve and protect, not to cause a manufactured schizophrenia, bro. Straight up. You don't do this. This is like completely like caught, bro. This shit is like caught. This shit is caught, bro. This stuff is let me stop cursing. But they're caught, bro. I didn't even peep that I had this video right here, but it just shows a manufactured schizophrenia, and this one is of the eyes. So you can't even, bro, you can't get rid of any part of schizophrenia. But the worst part of schizophrenia to me, I would say, the manufactured schizophrenia. The worst part of the manufactured schizophrenia to me is, I would say, the worst parts of schizophrenia to me is, I would say, the manufactured schizophrenia is, I would say, not of the eyes, not schizophrenia of the eyes, but schizophrenia of the ears. Manufactured schizophrenia of the ears. This is what gangstalking is. This is how you get. That's how they get you to crash out. Everywhere you go, you think everybody there for you. Everywhere you go, you think everybody is there for you, even though they are there for you. Not everyone. You feel what I'm saying? You think everyone is there to harass you, even though some people are. You feel what I'm saying? They put innocent people in danger by making you privy to subliminals in society. They put innocent people in danger by making you wary of subliminals being sent to you as a citizen in society. That's big money, bro. And that's just what that is. And like I was saying in my post, I just need the setting. All I need. Hold on. All I need is the court setting, and the court setting proves the manufactured schizophrenia. You get what I'm saying? All I need is the court setting, and the court setting that proves the manufactured schizophrenia done by a three-letter agency, state law enforcement, local law enforcement, city law enforcement, or any of them. You don't want to take the blame, you can hand it down to your third-party companies, okay? And it's just simple as that. Psychological warfare is not in the hands of anyone but a third-party company, a three-letter agency, or a third-party company which is connected to law enforcement, a three-letter agency, local law enforcement, city. Those people can operate within psychological warfare. They can dispatch these citizens, make them do psychological warfare, and they don't even know they're doing psychological warfare. They task probably, hey, go stand in the middle of an aisle and do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Go stand in the middle of an aisle and do something stupid. That's probably what their task is, bro. It's probably what their task is. Go stand in the aisle and do something stupid. They probably don't tell them the full aspect of psychological warfare. I'm pretty sure they don't. But yeah, bro, that's big money. Like, it's big money. I didn't even know that I've had this up here, bro. This literally shows a manufactured. This shit literally shows a manufactured schizophrenia. It shows it. I just need the set. All I need is the setting. And that's not me trying to deter. You can take it how you want to. I don't really know. There's no reason to do this to anyone. It doesn't matter if you did anything. You should not be gang stalked. And I'm saying this, I haven't done anything. I don't think I've done anything at all. I wouldn't be on here. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if you did do anything. This is a lawsuit. Regardless, this is a lawsuit. So I need the setting. They like to threaten me with this. They like to threaten me with arrest. They like to threaten me with all of this stuff subliminally. All of this, they like to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just need their setting, bro. I just need their setting. You manufacture schizophrenia. What are you accusing me of? You manufacture schizophrenia. That's not your job. That's not their job. The job is to serve and protect. So your setting, your court setting will show that you manufacture a schizophrenia. And that's just the bottom line. And it's a lawsuit. There's no debate about it. I don't operate in plausible deniability. They want you to operate in plausible deniability. I don't operate in plausible deniability. Now, let me show you what I posted on my, I could show you what I posted on my post just recently, but I'll just do that in the next video or something like that. I really didn't want to make this one long because like I already was live earlier. You know what I'm saying? I was live earlier. So but I think I might stay on here. I don't know, depending on how I feel. But yeah, like it's a manufactured schizophrenia, bro. If you didn't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, you know, you can't play with everyone. People get down to business. I'm one of them people that get down to business, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get down to business. I don't operate in plausible deniability because that means you involve all types of hospitals, bro. You involve mental hospitals when you operate in plausible deniability. When you operate in plausible deniability, you involve mental health. You involve mental illness places. You involve mental hospitals, bro. Don't operate in plausible deniability. I have never operated in plausible deniability. I've always wanted to be sane. I've never operated in plausible deniability. This is the craziest motherfucking YouTube short that I have, bro. It's insane. I didn't even know that I had this. When I tell you I jumped up smiling because I was just going crazy. Like I was so happy having this stuff, bro, because it's not the only thing that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the only thing it's not the only thing I have, so I was just happy, bro. Like I was just happy. Like I'm like, wow, like bro, they really manufacture schizophrenia, bro. And I literally have it. Like no one else has came up with that conclusion. Like, bro, they manufacture schizophrenia, bro. And we all dealing with the same people, bro. Trust me. Like, bro, no one operates in that. We're all dealing with the same people. We're dealing with the same people, bro. No one operates in that. No one operates in psychological warfare, bro. No one else operates in psychological warfare. Trust me. No one else, especially to travel around and do it to you, no one else operates in psychological warfare, bro. You get followed by InfraGard, third-party companies, probably a Homeland Security team or something. A bunch of stuff, bro. There's no way around this. There's no way around this lawsuit. Do you see that? Bro, that is visual. That is manufactured schizophrenia of the eyes, what I just showed you, bro. That's trying to make somebody crash out on somebody, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like they try to operate in plausible deniability, bro. Just like that nigga Positivity just said. They hacked my algorithm. I had to take a picture. They so hateful. Because I was going off today. They so hateful, bro. They so hateful. They hacked my algorithm. They showed Positivity 71. You know, shout out. But then they showed another video. They said, Positivity 71 said, what did he say? He said they'd like to operate in plausible deniability, right? The video next to it on my algorithm said, guess what? I can show it to you. It's on my phone. I'm using my only phone right now because I had to sell my iPhone until Monday. So, like they Positivity 71, stuff was on the algorithm. It said they operate in plausible deniability. The video right next to it said, are they cooked? Because I was going off. And they talk about the 3-letter agencies, bro. I'll show it to you tomorrow. I'll post it. Matter of fact. No. Well, damn. I wasn't supposed to post it. It don't even matter. I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like that was really for them. Like that's for a court setting. So I'm not gonna post that. And I'm saying that's for a court setting because that's what they like to threaten me with, bro. And like I said, bro, you can't play with everyone. You have to play with monsters, bro. You can't play with people that claim amnesia, and it's like kind of true. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with people that claim. You gotta play with monsters, bro. You can't play with people like this. You get people like me. Let's go. You can't play with people like this, because then you get people like me that's gonna expose you. You get people like me that's going to expose you, and there's going to be, and you feel what I'm saying? You get people like me that's going to expose that stuff, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And it's very simple. It's crazy. I just did it. It's very simple. It's crazy. Like, wow, bro. Manufactured schizophrenia, bro. It's crazy. You know, and that's not your job. And the thing is, bro, it's like this. I'm suing because even if confronted, you manufactured schizophrenia. Guess what? It's permanent. It's permanent. It's permanent. And then I thought, you know what I thought? I thought, you know, because I know for sure, right? I knew for sure. I was like, manufactured schizophrenia, the ears is permanent. You will always think somebody doing an indirect conversation. If you're talking to an individual, you will always think somebody doing an indirect conversation for the rest of your life. It doesn't, even if confronted, even if you get confronted, they tell you, are you being gang stalked or something? You feel what I'm saying? Even if that happened, bro, it's permanent. It's permanent. That's a lawsuit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's permanent. It's a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's no debate about it. Like I don't operate in plausible deniability. You know what I'm saying? I don't operate places that are send me to St. Eve's. You feel what I'm saying? I don't operate in that. I don't operate in that type of thinking. I operate extremely. If you come to this channel, bro, you know me. I operate. This is the only channel that's gonna mention logistics. I operate extremely in logistics, bro. I operate in logistics. Like, that is important. Logistics are extremely important, bro. Extremely. Extremely. I've seen the psychological method. They'll get perps to do stuff to you on purpose without even saying anything to you. Subliminals in public. Now everybody that you see, you think they're sending you a subliminal. They could be wearing something. They could be saying something and they not talking to you at all. You think they sending you a message. They're putting innocent people in danger. And you know they put the stuff, they're doing it on purpose. They're not putting innocent people in danger on purpose. They're trying to get your attention on purpose. They're not putting innocent people in danger on purpose. But they're trying to get your attention on purpose. So you can crash out. So you can hear people, so you can think anyone is targeting you. Because every conversation why do you think people want to put in headphones, bro? I remember when I first started my targeting, not when I first started my targeting, like when I started working in my targeting, I wanted to put in headphones. I've heard a lot of targets say, I just put in my headphones. I want to put in headphones. Why do you think you wanted to put in headphones, bro? You get me? I don't play, bro. I don't play. I do not play. I do not play. I do this, bruh. I do this. I do this, bruh. I do this. I don't play. I don't, bro. I don't. I don't operate in plausible deniability, bro. No debating. None. Just paper, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's simple as that. I just need to set it, and I can't do it myself. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I don't play. I don't play. I do these psychological methods, bro. I don't play. I figure this stuff out. I do not play. I don't play. I figured this stuff out. I don't play. You feel what I'm saying? I don't play, bro. I figured it out. It was too simple, bro. Too simple. Why you think you wanted headphones in everywhere you went? I mean, you already said why. Like, cause I don't like hearing everything. Cause you think everything. You think that. I mean, even though they do it on purpose sometimes, the fact that they could not. This is the manufactured schizophrenia part right here. The fact that a person could not be doing it on purpose. The fact that you could be having a regular conversation with a person and be getting aggressive with your words, with your trigger words, because you think they're trying to send you a trigger message. You think a person trying to have a regular conversation with you, they say one word that trigger you, you trying to get back and forth with them in the subliminal back. You having a conversation with them. Am I lying? I'm not, bro. I don't play, bro. I do this. This is called math. You got to do the algebra. You got to do the algebra of English. You have to do the algebra of English, bro. You have to do the algebra of English. You got to do the algebra of English. I do this stuff, bro. This is what I do. This is a lawsuit. But you have to be invited to a setting. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be invited to a setting. You know? You have to be invited to a setting. I'm waiting on my invitation to a setting so I can get my lawsuit. I'm waiting on the invitation to a court setting so I can get my lawsuit. That invitation, you know what they know what that invitation is. However you can get me in there, you will be sued civilly. Civilly, you will be sued. And that is for sure. This is not a threat. Your job is not to not cut checks. You can cut a goddamn check. You're going to cut a check. I caught you manufacturing. I caught these people manufacturing schizophrenia. I caught them manufacturing schizophrenia, bro. You feel what I'm saying? If I sound crazy, I've been up I caught this yesterday. I already caught the manufacturer. I've been up for like a day and a half now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just now going to my YouTube shorts noticing like something that really spelled out manufactured schizophrenia of the eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just like, whoa, let me go to my YouTube. Then I seen it like, whoa, bro, this says it right here. I could walk past this person right here, and then, just knowing they doing that on purpose. That's on purpose. Just knowing they doing that on purpose. Somebody else could do something. They ain't even doing it on purpose. And they ain't doing nothing on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else will say something, and they ain't even doing it on purpose. Guess what? You get in trouble for something. You smack somebody up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And of course, that's with me. Of course, I'm not going to do that. I'm just telling y'all, bro. I'm not finna crash out about nothing. I don't crash out. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I use my mind. Like I said, a physical ability, losing a certain physical ability, strengthened my mental. Not being able to fight, helped me use my brain. Stupid. That's not y'all. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. This is what this is. I do this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with me. You cannot play with me. You feel what I'm saying? Not you. I can't. Let me stop saying you. Like I'm saying, they cannot play with me. They can't play with y'all either. Now they can't. That's manufacturing schizophrenia, bro. It's fun. It's still fun. It's still fun, bro. It's still fun. It's still fun. It's still fun. Trust me, it's still fun. There's someone out there continuously targeting you every day to remind you of that manufactured schizophrenia. There's someone out there targeting you on purpose every day to remind you that. So it's still fun. You're still the winner. Somebody's doing that every day. Multiple people are doing stuff on purpose in front of you, saying stuff on purpose in front of you every day. Every day. Multiple people are doing that in front of you every day, just like you see in that video. They're doing that every day. But guess what? You gotta understand that, people ain't doing that. And you gotta understand it's a manufactured schizophrenia. And you gotta understand you winning. This is what you gotta understand. You gotta understand you winning. That's what you gotta understand. You gotta understand you winning. You gotta understand you winning, bro. They following you around. They following us around, bro. We civilians, nothing unknown. They follow us around, bro. They follow us around harassing us, bro. I do this shit. Let me stop cursing. I do this. Excuse me. I do this. I do this. This is what I do. This is non-debatable, bro. This is psychological. This is why you apply logistics to every part of life. You get to saying the stuff that I be saying. You get to saying the stuff I would be saying. I was this hyped yesterday, but I got a little bit more hype when I saw this goddamn video. I was like, wow, bro, this is really manufactured schizophrenia of the eyes in the video. And when I was showing the video, I was just showing harassment. When I was showing the video, I was just showing the harassment, bro. That's all I was showing. I didn't know that was manufactured schizophrenia. Walk past that person, now you think everybody's doing it. You think everybody doing something on purpose. Walk past that person, you think everybody doing something on purpose. Have an indirect conversation in front of that person, you think somebody have an indirect conversation in person in front of you, you think everybody's doing that. Yeah, bro, it's paper. It's paper. Trust me, it's paper, bro. It's paper. A lawsuit. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lawsuit. I do this, bro. I do this stuff. This is what I do. They got so angry. The stuff I mentioned, I was going off, by myself. But they hacked my algorithm on my YouTube just to mention, like, they got so angry. I was saying all type of stuff. I was saying some crazy stuff, about, not crazy stuff, but, just saying how I feel about certain people. Just saying how I feel about certain people. Like certain people that have certain positions in society. Just saying how I feel. You feel what I'm saying? Just saying how I feel. Bro, they hacked my algorithm. It said, I can show you tomorrow. I'm not supposed to show you. That's for the court setting. You feel what I'm saying? That I'm begging for. That's the court setting I'm begging for. And I'm not trying to paranoid anybody or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not paranoid. It's just so exciting, bro. It's exciting. It's exciting. I'm begging for a court setting. And this is not a psychological method to deter. You're getting sued regardless. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think I've done anything. I wouldn't be on here. I've been on here since 2018. No, 2020. I've been watching since 2018. It don't matter if you did anything. You do not manufacture schizophrenia in anyone. Job, serve, and protect. The job is serve and protect. The job is serve and protect. Not manufacture schizophrenia. You feel what I'm saying? Not sending people around because you put innocent people in danger, and you permanently put schizophrenia on a person. You permanently put schizophrenia on a person. And I'm gonna just say full out manufactured schizophrenia. I'm not even gonna say of the eyes. Because now I see that when I seen this video today, remember I was saying yesterday I was saying, yo, it's permanent schizophrenia of the ears. Because like I said, you want to have in headphones everywhere you go. You want to have in headphones everywhere you go. Like targeted individuals, they want to have in headphones everywhere they go. I've heard multiple people say, I go to work with headphones. I don't be wanting to hear what they saying. I go to work with headphones. That means you think they just manufacture the schizophrenia in you to where you think everybody around you is trying to send you a certain message. Bro, they're finished, bro. They're finished, bro. They're finished. It's a lawsuit. They're finished, bro. They're finished. Off of base, bro, my YouTube shorts. They're finished, bro. That's a lawsuit. That is a lawsuit. They're finished, bro. I got so happy when I seen this stuff. I was like, bro, what? I got too happy. I was like, bro, I didn't even know I had this. Like, I knew this video. This is one of my most craziest targeted situations. One of the most craziest targeted videos ever. I don't record most of them. I'm thinking it's like a bunch of these stuff. I'm thinking it's just like a bunch of I'm thinking it's a bunch of these stuff, bro. Like I'm thinking it's just like a bunch of videos and stuff like that whoop whoop, or a different video than that. I'm thinking it's a different video than that. The one right there. So I click on it and I'm like, hold on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this is manufactured schizophrenia of the eyes. You feel what I'm saying? Manufactured schizophrenia of the eyes. And then I noticed that, oh, all manufactured schizophrenia is permanent. This is a manufactured schizophrenia, bro. It might fall under something. Law enforcement, y'all getting sued, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on the invitation to a court setting. Y'all are getting sued, bro. Whatever else, I don't know. But guess what, dude? We started at $1 million. The evidence on my page. I just caught him. I cannot believe this, bro. I could not believe it, bro. I just caught him, bro. So now I'm either mentally ill, or I'm waiting on you to tell you manufactured my schizophrenia by an invitation. Come knock my door. Because you paying money. And that's for sure. That is for sure. Y'all got a lawsuit on y'all hands, boy. Soon as you give me that invitation. Manufactured schizophrenia, dude. And this is not a threat. This is not to deter an invitation. And you know this is not to deter an invitation, because I'm saying this is not to deter an invitation. And I'm going to get off the word deter before you think that everything that I say is trying to deter. I'm not angry. I'm happy. This is a lawsuit, guaranteed, bro. This is a lawsuit. Straight up. Your prior cases, the FBI, which means law enforcement, your prior cases of corruption, FBI, case references, FBI, Martin Luther King, the FBI documented the FBI documented sending Martin Luther King a suicide letter. Documented on a documentary. Okay? Move on. Myra Mays. Let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Do we need to keep it going? Oh, we just need a couple case references, right? Right. I can't wait. You getting sued. There's no way around this stuff, bro. That's wild, bro. There's no way around it, bro. They people getting sued, bro. They're getting sued. Do you not know what I just came up with? This ain't even a lie. I don't lie. This is not a lie. You feel what I'm saying? Why? You don't even have to lie. I hate lying. I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie, bro. We don't even have to lie. This is what it is. They making people wary of severe. They making people privy of, if I'm saying that the right word, privy of subliminals, so they'll crash out on anybody for saying any word. Wow, bro. Insane. It's a method. You want to put in your headphones everywhere you go because you think everything you hear is an indirect conversation. I don't put in headphones. I just heard other people hear it. Not other people hear it. I just heard other people say they put in headphones when they go to work because they don't want to hear what nobody's saying. They don't want to do this. They put in headphones when they walk in. They don't want to hear what nobody's saying. You want to know why? A manufactured schizophrenia of the ears. All of it is, guess what? Irremovable. Whole lawsuit. Shouldn't be playing with people. Targeted individuals obviously got amnesia under their name, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been on this since 2020. targeted individuals, at least in our mind, we have amnesia under our name. Why you ain't playing with monsters, bro? You feel what I'm saying? I probably be sounding like everybody I listen to. Sound like when that nigga when all y'all niggas be snapping and shit, I sound like y'all. But that's because I binge watch it, bro. I binge watch all of this stuff. This is why I'm not into nothing else, bro. This is why come to this channel, bro. I do this. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. You try to have people doing your dirty work, connected to the third party company, doing your dirty work for whatever you're doing it for, whatever you're doing it for, you're getting sued. Caught. We don't have to operate in lies, bro. I hate lying. You feel what I'm saying? I hate that. I can't do it. I can't. I don't operate in lies, bro. I don't, bro. I don't operate in lies. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do that shit. I don't operate in lies, bro. This is real life. Who you blame that on? You, law enforcement. Civil rights activists, suicide letters. Man, you get the fuck out of here, man. What's wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all sued. Invitation immediately, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I need that court set invitation as soon as possible. Civil. Because ain't no way around it. That means you let me know you manufactured a schizophrenia. The invitation is letting you know a manufactured schizophrenia. Y'all are caught all around. Outside of the YouTube shorts. That's outside of YouTube shorts. That's outside of this. That's outside of that. Whoa, bro, y'all are caught, bro. It's caught. It's caught. You also make people candidates to certain things, bro. You make people candidates. You also put people in danger. I don't know if I said this in the last video, but that how you a target, you isolated. That how you looking weird in front of a gang, bro. Next thing you know, they do something to you. They ain't part of no gang stalking. Next thing you know, they do something to you. Next thing you know, they shooting at you because you looking weird. You acting weird around them. Gang stalking got you acting weird around them. You thinking when you walk around them, you thinking they done heard something about you. Gang stalking got you acting weird around them. You feel what I'm saying? Gang stalking got you acting weird around. They put people's life in danger, yours and others. You feel what I'm saying? Ours and others. Paper. Play no games. That's all I do. All I do is watch gang stalking, bro. Changed my whole life. This stuff changed my life. Changed my whole life around. Dude, we under amnesia. Bro, our name's under amnesia. We on YouTube. This is not I don't even want to say that like that. I'm trying to say like somebody. We're on YouTube. We're under amnesia. We're under amnesia of crime, bro. That's how it should be. You're talking about you're a targeted individual. You should be under amnesia of crime, bro. Even though that a crime doesn't warrant this stuff, you should understand what they're doing so you know what to do to sue. Manufacture schizophrenia, bro. Straight up. At least that's for me. But nah, they do that for all y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they do that for all y'all. Like they do the same. It's the same tactics, bro. Same tactics. You want to keep in them headphones, don't you? Listen, I do this math. I do the algebra English. You wanted to keep in them headphones, didn't you? You wanted to keep in them headphones, bro. You walking in public, You going to work, you at work, you walking in public, you want to keep in them headphones. Oh, I don't want to hear what they say. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear, because they manufacture their schizophrenia, bro. That's why. That's why. Psychological warfare on the streets only belong to law enforcement. That's only them. No one's tracking civilians around and doing psychological warfare. There's no one else, bro. It's time to pay. Lawsuit. And I get disability already. You know what I'm saying? Lawsuit, bro. Lawsuit. This is not any type of real mental illness. This is a manufactured mental illness. I do this math, bro. I do this. You got to do the algebra of English. You got to understand this stuff. You got to run these psychological methods. You got to see what's making me do this. How is it making me do this? What's making me do this? What's making me do that? Who can do this? Who can cope with that? If I was civilian, on another note, if I was civilian, can I cope with watching them up do a hidden camera in their house? Can I cope with that? Can I cope with watching this person face move and just try to judge their body language? Can I cope with that? No. That's a cop watching you in your house through a hidden camera. A third party agency, not agency, I wouldn't even say third party agency, we have citizens. A third party person, third party company, a retired 3-letter agency cop or something. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. Crazy. Like, what is called? Dude, I just did it. 2 + 2 in front of him. I'm out. I'm out, bro. I'm out. Out. I'm finna get off YouTube, bro. But yeah, this was pretty much a good video, bro. Like, I'm gonna say it one more time before I get off here. You want your headphones in, right? When you I'm saying it's not a good thing. That's actually dangerous. You shouldn't have your headphones in at work or in the house. Or walking the streets or anywhere you go, just randomly, right? But you want them in because you don't want to hear those conversations, especially at work, right? That's because they manufacture a schizophrenia. They made you privy to subliminals. They made you privy to indirect conversations, bro. This is manufactured schizophrenia. Done by a 3-letter organization, bro. Peace out. I'm out of here, bro. I will be probably back on here since I got on here today. I might not go live until Sunday or something like that. But I just had to put this out here, bro, because it's like it's beautiful. It's like, how did you get caught? Oh, let me not say nothing like that. Like, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm saying something to them or something like that. Whatever. My bad. How did they get caught? It's like, how did they get caught, bro? How they let me naturally just catch them like that? How? It's insane, bro. It's insane. It's insane, bro. It's insane. It's insane, bro. It's insane. It's really insane. And before I end this video, lie detector tests are $400 plus. I'm not a part of any organizations. I'm not a part of law enforcement. I'm not a part of any other type of law enforcement. No informants, none of that. I'm not part of any industries, any entertainment informants coming on here trying to get people to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Probably join a court or something. None of that. I'm none of that. None of that. I'm not in anything. A lot of technical tests are $400 plus. You know what I'm saying? So this is a channel that you can come to and listen to, and you can evaluate your mental health when I say something and you think that I'm a part of some type of organization. There's not any disrespect. It's just the way that I'm coming. You should understand this. $400 is nothing. A lot of taking tests are $400, bro. 400. That's nothing. This is a channel you can come and listen to that is not law enforcement involved, not any organization involved, not third-party companies, no three-letter agencies, nothing. No informants, nothing. You come listen to me. I got a messed up disability so I can use my mind more. I use my mind more. Plus, I'm binge watching this stuff all day. No one has even came up with this stuff, bro. I don't know how. I guess because most people aren't. I don't know how. I guess I found out how. Okay, this is what it is. I found out how people aren't realizing what's really going on. They aren't identifying the culprits. They're not. They're looking at gang stalkers as gang stalkers instead of just calling them informants. That's what they are, bro. They don't know us. They're being dispatched. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you're not finding out what it really is. No one else is saying it on here. I don't know how. I don't know why. Most people not saying it on here. It's a couple people saying it on here. Most people not. Most people not saying it. These people are informants. That's everywhere. Most people aren't saying that. Like, most people aren't saying that, bro. They aren't saying that. And that's why they're not getting to where I'm getting to. They're like extremely logical. Extremely. Dang. Like, why did you have it in the head? Why? You feel? They even know what I'm talking about. Targets like to wear headphones when they in public. I'm saying targets, myself too, but I don't wear headphones. I don't do that. I've never done. I just ignored it. I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. I don't want to wear headphones, but I just ignored it. But yeah, targets just that's just what it is, bro. I forgot what I was just finna say, but it doesn't matter. I've been up like, I probably forgot what I was finna say because I've been up like a day and a half. So I don't have any alcohol. I've just been up off coffee. So peace out. I'll probably be back live like Sunday or something like that. Sunday, Monday, something like that. Because I had a post that I was going to post. I had a post that I was going to post about, but it was supposed to be like tomorrow. But I just had to come on here real quick. When I looked at that YouTube short, it just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I just found out who it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple, bro. Stuff just simple. So peace out. I love all y'all. You're winning, dude. And informants follow you around, trying to manufacture mental illness. Would you argue with a cop? Would you fight a cop? Those are informants. Those are what informants are. You should look at anyone that's treating you a certain type of way in public as an informant. Now, and you don't know them, you should look at them as an informant. Now, peace out.